Every winter, my husband Hunter and I visit the jade vendors at the Tucson Gem Shows to see all of the nephrite jade and jadeite jade being sold at the largest gem show in the country. And of course, the smiling faces of vendors who sell one or both of the two jades. This year, we wanted to do something a little different, so we've decided to show both jades as well as jade-adjacent stones on the channel, including Maw Sit Sit, Serpentine, and more to give viewers more reference for visual identification. At the end of the video, we'll give you a peek into the largest wholesale-only colored gemstone trade show in the USA, AGTA GemFair, where we exhibited with Mason K Jade and saw some of the finest jade specimens in Tucson.
Wonder Twin powers, activate!
Our first visit was to the showcase tent at the 22nd Street Show, where we found Jade West, one of the largest exporters of nephrite jade in the world. Kirk, Nikki, and Matt from Jade West have all been on the channel before, so I'm including links to those interviews below. And Kirk Makepeace will be one of the seminar speakers at the inaugural International Jade Summit, taking place on June 14th, 2025 at the Monterey Bay Jade Festival. This year, Jade West had an assortment of Canadian, Siberian, and Chinese gem-quality nephrite jades. We were very impressed with the quality of the jewelry, particularly the translucency of the nephrite jade. This ring features multiple colors of Chinese nephrite jade. Jade West often has examples of white nephrite jade at their booth, but we were extremely excited about the pieces that we saw this year. Jade West is known for high-quality Siberian cat's eye jade like this. It's always exciting to see so much variety from jade sellers. We also visited Jade West at their wholesale show, GJX, where they had the finest Wyoming apple green nephrite jade I've ever seen before in real life. So I can't post it? They also had a strand of green nephrite jade beads that cost $12,000. Really a spectacular piece.
Those would be $12,000. They look like $20,000, so I feel like $12,000 is a steal, right?
Back at 22nd Street, we visited one of Hunter's favorite booths, Chalcedony Minerals, where Hunter could have spent the entire day admiring the jade. If you saw our video of the Guatemalan Jade mine tour, you are already acquainted with some of the incredible Latin American jade carvers who competed at the Jade Congress in La Antigua, Guatemala. In this video, Luke is going to tell us about some of the artists he works with at Chalcedony.
Alvaro is a silversmith from a long line of silversmiths from Tasco, Guerrero, Mexico. This is all his work, all hand fabricated. Well, this is lost wax, 18 karat gold, sterling silver. Alvaro's over here. Actually, you can see him right here. That's Alvaro.
It's hard at work.
That's the artist.
Who made this?
Noe Sanchez. This is a new piece. Award-winning artist Noe Sanchez. Push dagger.
Wow.
Necklace. So,
Very cool.
this is the same artist that did the second place award winner
Thank you.
from the recent Guatemalan. Thank you. Have a good one. Of course, you know this one.
Sorry.
Noe, you saw that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won, right? Did it win?
It won second place
Second
in
place.
jewelry. That's right. Did you see this one?
No.
This is Noe Sanchez. He did this last minute carving.
Oh my gosh, Hunter, did you see this?
This is Briner Brenes from Costa Rica. It's this is a traditional figure often found in the tombs in Costa Rica. This is a very typical Mayan figure.
Who did the chameleon?
The chameleon, that is Adan.
That's
Adan
Adan.
Pilicastro.
Yeah.
So actually, yeah, we have a lot of new stuff this time, huh? So this is Adan.
Man,
Yep.
that's cool.
These are very his style.
I love them. He did great. Small carving.
He does. He opened up 2 new shops in San Cristobal, so this is the kind of stuff that he's selling over there.
Wow. Those are amazing. Oh, very cool. Wow. The material is beautiful. Very translucent.
This one?
Is that Guatemalan?
Yeah.
Wow. That
Guatemalan
pops.
Luna with green veins. Pedro Molina.
Oh my gosh. Well done.
Ricardo Vega.
Ricardo Vega. Very good. Very nice.
And Christopher Gonzalez. Okay, this is a new piece by Ricardo Vega out of my workshop. Let's see if we have good lighting for that.
Wow.
This is a really cool piece.
That's really cool.
He spent a lot of time. That's his signature. So cool.
We know this piece.
Raimundo Sea. This was one of my favorites of the whole thing, so I had to let him know that I want that. I want you to see
this one either.
I want you to see the details.
Perfect. Wow. No, he does such great work.
So my hands are not photogenic.
And
Yeah,
this
he's
one's Ricardo?
amazing. Yeah, this is Ricardo. You saw that at the show.
Christopher Gonzalez. Fantastic. I love that material.
He does very rustic, like, looks very native, original.
What did he just put in here? That's awesome.
Yeah, that's Alvaro.
Ooh, Alvaro. Amazing.
No Theater, the Hanya figure.
From Mayan culture?
From the No Theater, like a Japanese, the No Theater. It's like,
Japanese.
Also at Luke's booth, Hunter and I met Carter Stay, a 20-year-old lapidary known for his gemstone keycaps for keyboards. Listen to the sound.
Oh, that's good. Oh, Carter, can I get a video of you holding it?
Sure.
Since you made it. This is Carter. He made the keycaps.
Yeah. They're jadeite keycaps.
One of our favorite sellers to visit during Tucson is Barlow Gems at the Rock Yard, which is literally a yard full of rocks in barrels. It is amazing. They don't sell jade, but they sell a lot of jade-adjacent gems with honesty and transparency, which we admire. This is Maw Sit Sit, a polymineralic material from Burma near the village of Maw Sit Sit. It's not technically Fei Choi, which is the gem called jadeite jade in the West, though it can have chromium jadeite in it. Maw Sit Sit is comprised of a combination of cosmichlor, chromium jadeite, albite, chromium ecremanite, chromite, and natrolite. From what I understand, Maw Sit Sit has been mined out and is highly valued in fine qualities. This chrome chalcedony could potentially be cut to look like jade. It has a beautiful color and homogeneous texture.
The top section.
It would look pretty jadey.
This is serpentine, which is often sold as nephrite jade, but it's a great stone on its own, so we love to see sellers like Barlow selling it authentically as serpentine, which deserves a better reputation than it has. We thought these pieces looked a lot like nephrite jade, but the trained eye should be able to tell the difference based on subtle differences in color, structure, and tactility. This is another example of serpentine we saw at the Tucson Gem Show, which looks very similar to nephrite jade. This aventurine back at Barlow Gems looked a lot like jade. Aventurine is a beautiful and valuable stone on its own, but is often confused with jadeite jade because of its color. In the rough, you can see the sparkling crystal faces of the microcrystalline quartz, which is a great way to tell that this isn't jade. Near the famous Pueblo Gem Show is the underrated gem show at the Red Lion Inn & Suites, where we went to visit our friend Jesse at Mayan Mountain. Jesse not only had Bob Scholl and All Jade Fred Made exhibiting with him at his booth this year, but he also had his entrepreneurial niece in tow showing off her macrame designs.
So this is Riley. This is Jesse's niece, and she is a macrame artist. Riley, how did you get into macrame?
I really just liked working with strings, and I used to make a lot of bracelets and sell them at the campground where we used to live. Yeah, I just saw an opportunity to make a couple extra bucks, and I took it, and I really like it.
Which is your favorite?
These ones here are my favorite.
So fabulous. I love the colors. So it's golden sheen obsidian
Yes, ma'am.
with blue Guatemalan jadeite jade.
Yes.
So fabulous.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm so excited to be here at Tucson 2025 at the Red Lion. Look at this Imperial here. It is so hard to find anything with these streaks in it. Accented with silver and then some Imperial beads there. Yeah, of course.
Are you seeing more of this like emerald green coming out of Guatemala than you used to?
I am actually. Yeah, there is more of that coming out, which is great. Lots of times we find it in the blue. So there's a not quite as a intense streak, but it is there. So that's the Princessa there. You've got the orange, you've got the Imperial green. So this has got a little bit of the Imperial in them. We're combining them with some lavender, got some rustic reds, earth tones here. So these are fun. Yeah, we've got all kinds of bracelets this year.
Are they flying?
Yes, I've sold 3 today actually.
That's cool with the
And
red.
yes, as always, these rustic beads are super popular. I love this champagne color here. And we have these made to look like artifacts, you know, that you would find in a Mayan tomb.
Jesse, can you talk a little bit about the charity in Honduras that My Mountain supports? How's it
Yeah.
doing?
Oh, it's doing great.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
We have,
How are the kiddos?
oh, we're doing great. Have over 75 kids there. I got involved since the inception. I was the first vice president of the nonprofit. I served in that position for 6 years. They have women's projects. They're teaching women just different skills and things, stuff that they can use to make money with, keeping the kids fed and clothed and in school and everything, and just doing a lot of good stuff. Yeah, we've been supporting them since the beginning, since 2009, right when I started the company. Look at these.
Are you selling more to men or women?
I would say 60% women.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more women, but yeah,
A lot of male customers.
I do.
That's
Because,
awesome.
you know, I'm a masculine dude and I like to make masculine jewelry for, you know. That big shout out to Aaron Mullen, who's been working for me for 8 months now. He helps me make all this jewelry, keep it listed, and is doing my shipping while I'm away. So, yeah. Thanks, bro. Yeah.
Holy smokes. Yeah. You have a bangle slab of that?
Those are gorgeous. So this is from that same type of rough that you showed me with the tiger stripes, the Olmec.
Yeah, this is the Olmec blue. That's the only pair I have of these left.
So beautiful. Those are great. Beautiful. Ah, gorgeous. Those are great.
So check this out. I've got really top quality material this year. I spent my time cutting, no end cuts or anything. These are all chunks and slabs. Really good translucency here.
Great.
Yeah, this is a great blue, super solid, no fractures here. This has been a really fun stone to work with.
Love that with
Even
the vine and the albite.
almost 3/4 of an inch, and it's super translucent.
Holy smokes. It looks
Yeah,
so
it has
good.
that bright orange crust. This has been selling really well. The lilac, look at this. Rainbow
Color's
lilac.
crazy with the pink.
Yes.
Where's the pink coming from? I don't even understand it.
Yeah, wild, huh? Wild. Yeah, really good color saturation here. Yeah, so when the lilac has the purple and the pink together, that's when they call it rainbow.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah. This stuff is awesome. It's been selling really well. So I've got a couple pieces of the white jade here.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, this Luna. So this stuff is pretty cool.
I assume I'll see you around.
Super translucent. I got a piece of this moss on snow.
Wow.
So that's the white with
Frank's
the.
leaving.
All right, man.
Please consider coming, okay?
Okay, I will.
This year, the Red Lion really had a jade corner, where multiple jade sellers were featured all together, which was super convenient. I hope they do this again next year.
Sell all my earrings from everywhere. Those are Washington State.
Washington State.
Washington State,
Wow.
Big Sur, Siberian, Afghanistan, Big Sur, Pakistan, Wyoming.
This is called Turkish purple jade in the trade, but it's not nephrite jade or fei choy, which is called jadeite jade in the West. Also called purple jadeite rock, this gem is comprised of quartz, jadeite, and sometimes cinnabar. Here is a comparison between Turkish purple jade and lavender fei choy, or lavender jadeite jade.
This is a really prime example of really good, vibrant Guatemalan lilac. It has the blue with the green that's in it. And then this one is actually Burmese lavender jade.
Oh my gosh. Fred, thank you. That looks awesome.
This is Bob Scholl with Really Old Rocks, based here in Tucson, Arizona and Rodeo, New Mexico. And I've been in this business for about 15 years, collect jade, prospect for jade, all sorts of different gemstones and turquoise and stuff.
What do you want to show us first, Bob?
The Chrysoprase. This came from a shipment that came into America in the 1990s by a Phoenix jeweler. Marlboro is what I was told it was, though there is some with a yellow or a white rind in here and others with a red rind. So this has been sitting in storage for like 30 years. I got it last year, and these are pieces that I've ripped the rind off of and then polished. So these are all priced at like $1 to $3 a carat, depending. While we're in here, this is some beautiful Wyoming apple green jade. A little dust on it and stuff.
Tell us about the Wyoming apple.
Well, this Wyoming apple probably came from Crooks Mountain. It polishes really nice. Not all apple polishes well. There could be this thing called the orange peel going on. Apple green jade sitting in here. Most everything's $1 a gram or less, so that's like $454 a pound. And if you know anything about apple, that's pretty reasonable. Probably the rarest stuff I have is this Kortes black, and it's spelled K-O-R. Let all that fall. And Kortes was a ranching family in Wyoming near the Pathfinder area who discovered this really interesting orange, yellow, tawny, leather-rinded rock, started cutting into it, and he discovered that it has nephritic qualities to it. It's an unusual stone. The scientists don't know what to make of it. But when you cut this really, really thin, it's root beer translucent at like 0.5 millimeter or 1 millimeter. So it has all these nephritic tendencies to it, except the specific gravity runs from like 3.25 to 3.45, which is way high for regular nephrite, but they think the iron content in this is so high that it throws a skew to it.
Now this is an amphibole, but it's not tremolite or actinolite, correct?
Well, so I had actually a gentleman in China do some investigation on it.
Yeah.
And he basically came back with it's like with the hornblende family. It's felted. You can carve with it. It just doesn't fit in the family, so it's kind of like an offshoot. It's all priced at around $150 a pound. You know, something like that's $25. Here's a beautiful piece of Wyoming sage. Nice solid block. I mean, the thing there. I've got 2 of these chunks, which would make for great larger carvings if anyone's looking for that kind of stuff out there. Put this back here. As we go across here, we've got some emerald snowflakes. This was actually called apple blossom. It's got little pink dots and stuff mixed in. Rare to come by, but it's like $57 for that block.
Is it thulite or are they thulite inclusions?
There's thulite inclusions. And John Snook, everyone knows him. He's had, this is where I got it from, out of his backyard and stuff like that. This is a piece of sagey olive with crystal pseudomorphs in it from Wyoming. It came off of Stuart Greaves' claim. I bought it from him a few years back. So you've got the only place in the world that we know of where crystals and jade, nephrite jade, form together is Wyoming. Right to the left here we have some other examples. These are Edwards Black with crystals in them. These were personally collected by me out at the Edwards claim, so there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about where they came from. This is blue Chalcedony from South Dakota. Okay, how do I know it's from South Dakota? Well, I was trying to figure out where this was from, and as I dumped out the bucket, there was a little tiny piece of paper in there, and it said, Blue Chalcedony, South Dakota Badlands. And if you Google that, a few come up here and there. So it's not widely known, but it does have a beautiful hue to it.
Gorgeous.
So
Looks like lavender jade.
This is all $1 a gram, and the stuff in the back, 50 cents a gram. Here's what the polished piece is, and they're $1.50 a gram polished. So here is the Australian Chrysoprase old stock that has the rind on it and beautiful Beautiful color. Now you're gonna have to go mine it out of there. So you get to be a miner if you get some of this. $1.95 a gram to start. Go down to $1.50 if you start buying a whole bunch. But there's beautiful colors. This over here, this bin, 95 cents, will go down to 75 cents. Look at the color in there. It's just gorgeous. Look at this piece of Edwards Black. It's got a little dust on it. But if you're looking for a piece of Edwards Black that is just absolutely perfect, thick belt buckle, $400 on it. If you mention this, $300. This is incredible Variscite out of Utah. Most likely, I believe it's Lucin. This is not my wheelhouse of expertise. I picked this up in an old collection, but you can see the size of my hand here compared to these pieces. They're huge. This piece is Variscite that was called Imperial Variscite. They're sold to me as Imperial Variscite. It just glows.
Shane Zach of Freshwater Jade has been featured multiple times before on this channel in videos about rough jade identification, nephrite jade origins, and even jade ventifacts and pseudomorphs. Shane specializes in jades from obscure origins and is a rough supplier as well as a jade carver and artist. Pro tip, if you want to be friends with Shane, just bring him a bag of chili lime not Takis from Trader Joe's.
For it, but like that green is
really beautiful. This is Wyoming, right?
This is Wyoming, yeah. Wyoming apple.
There we go.
You good?
That's beautiful. Oh man.
That's all Wyoming.
So good. All Wyoming? Crazy.
Is this a video? Should I be turning it around?
Yeah, it's a video.
Oh, nice. I'm like trying to hold it still for a picture.
Good.
Fun.
Where's this from?
That's Quebec.
Wow. Great color.
Isn't it intense? Yeah.
It's like, yeah, bright blue green.
Super bright. It's about that chrome like on that kind of lime green makes it really pop. All nephrite.
Are there any? What's this color?
This is Marsden, New Zealand. This is Marsden, New Zealand.
Holy smokes! I love the acorn accent too. Every detail is great.
Very rare stone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mine until somebody convinces me.
Okay, it is for sale.
It's for sale. This is Yukon, and some of his jade has these big clear veins in it, and so this is like a clear vein that's been isolated. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Dragon. I like how his eyes turned out.
Yeah.
Like ears. I was like, I don't know why it has ears, but it has giant ears.
Is this Wyoming?
It is, yeah.
Wow.
Kind of cool. My buddy found this stone like 2 years ago. I found the rough for this piece.
You did?
I found like a 2-pound piece of black this year after Denver.
There were some pretty rare finds at this booth. I don't typically see carvings in Washington nephrite jade, and I don't often see Japanese jade for sale. In fact, this might have been the first time that I actually saw Japanese jade for sale in person. That evening, we went to the Shine Showcase to see our friends Everett and Alondra. Everett is an incredibly talented jade carver and goldsmith, and he was showcasing some exceptional pieces, including this pendant, which features green Guatemalan jadeite jade, chrome tourmaline, red spinel, and savarite garnet in the 18-karat yellow gold bale. Our new friend Graham showed us some more of Everett's pieces out of the case, including this green Guatemalan jadeite jade solid jade ring with a natural savarite garnet set in 18-karat yellow gold, and this icy blue Guatemalan jadeite jade turtle pendant with savarite garnet. Every year, Hunter and I exhibit with Mason K. Jade during the AGTA GemFair, a wholesale-only gem show that is not open to the public. This year, our show was 7 days long, and we had an absolute blast selling and educating jewelry sellers about jade. AGTA is the American Gem Trade Association, which is an organization that vets wholesale colored gem sellers for retail jewelers. This means that if your local independent jewelry store shops with AGTA vendors, their vendors have to follow a set of strict rules regarding treatment disclosure, gemstone accuracy, and more. So if your jeweler is sourcing from an AGTA gem dealer, then they know what they're getting, and as a customer, you do too.
Wonder Twin Powers, activate!
As you probably already know from watching this channel, Mason K. Jade guarantees that every piece of jadeite jade they sell is untreated, meaning no dyes, no polymer impregnation, etc. Mason K also offers their expertise in the form of education and testing to the jewelry trade, which is why if your local jewelry store sells natural jadeite jade, there's a pretty good chance they get it from Mason K. If you want to see more products from Mason K Jade, we featured them in a bunch of videos on our Jadeite Jade playlist. And while you're on your way down the rabbit hole, don't forget to watch our mine tour of an actual jade mine in Guatemala during the Congress of Latin American Jade Carvers.